for those of people who are like have specific like work callings or driven in specific things, I know for me, I had a relationship before Jess, and that just ended disastrously. And I was recognizing it now, it probably was depression, but not from like depression that I've dealt with recently, just like a broken heart kind of thing, and I don't think I'd recognize that as depression, but my heart was like really broken in that time. So I like didn't know what to do with myself, and I was like, okay, I really need to, and I don't think I fully had the realization and like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, like a full intellectual conversation with myself and deciding that, but it was what I did. And I just put myself, because I was doing Vine at the time, and I kind of was neglecting that because it wasn't like career status then. I was still in college, but it was my job. I was making money from it, So after that happened, I was like, oh, maybe that was a distraction, and it was distracting me from what I was supposed to be doing this whole time. Yeah. And I like doubled down and really dove headfirst into just like working on my content and stuff like that. And that was during that season, right after I was single, that last semester before I, went out to LA and finally moved to LA. Like, I don't think I would have been able to make that transition. Like during that time where I was like really digging my feet in was when I ended up finding my manager and like making all these connections, was able to go out to LA in the summer because my managers were, able to give me their guest bedroom and stuff like that. Like all of that happened when I was like really just trying to hustle this season of singleness that I was in. And that for sure that wouldn't have happened if I was still in that relationship. And I was really able to just hone in on what I needed to be sharpening myself for, if that makes sense, or just honing in on like bettering myself and working on my craft and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, as three dudes that are married now, I think we could all confidently say that our wives continue that with us. It's not like we got married and now we don't develop anymore. It's like we got married and now we double down again onto who we are and who we develop as. Yeah. And I think that's why it's worth being single and enjoying that time and journeying that time before, because like you're saying, Gabe, for you, that was a season of actually getting things done. And so when you got married to Jess, it's not like you're like, great, I've done it now, I'm here. And that's that whole breaking down the stigma of needing to be married. But actually all of our wives, as if we're all married together in this one weird thing, all of our wives.
It's only weird if you make it weird, Zach.
I just made it weird, so there you go. But all of our wives really extend us. And I know we can all confidently say that's because we knew who we wanted to be without them, and now with them, we're doing it together. It's really dope.
What's up, guys? Thank you so much for watching this clip. We appreciate it so much. And if you could leave a like and subscribe to the channel, that would help out so much. And if you want to see the full podcast, just head over to the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.